set the lights to red. Oh, I suppose I could have done that in here as well, couldn't I? Just do that and check and see if it's working. Okay, that's weird. Am I offline? No, I'm online. Why can't I redeem my points? Can't redeem channel points? Hello! Redeem some of them. Well, weird. Weird. And the background lights didn't change either. Hey, so what we got here? We've got Dune Awakening. It's an MMO survival game that I've been waiting for a long time. Following for 18 months? 2 years maybe? And we're playing it early in the afternoon. It's 5 o'clock. And so we've got weird light coming in from outside, and the lights aren't doing their thing, and yeah. Alright, so research a surveying kit. Let's get some of the copper out of here. Okay, research a surviving kit. Research surveying kit. Nice, and we got survey probe launcher and a survey probe. Fabricator, ore refinery, survey probe. Okay, and so it have to be made in here. I think it did. Had the orange on it. Yep. Craft one of those. How is my shield generator? We have storage, 122 fuel in there. 5 days worth of fuel. Okay, cool. We're alarmingly close to a sandworm. Alarmingly, but this is just the first camp. I'm sure I will move from here sometime in the not too distant future. Okay, let's see what this is doing. Take that.
Did you get a probe made?
Did you get a probe?
Good.
I did get a probe.
Static discharge from the sandstorms makes map data extremely unreliable on Arrakis. But if you can get it high enough, a handheld probe can gather enough local data to give you a snapshot of the region. Climb somewhere high and fire off the probe. Just don't let the Sardaukar spot you.
Packed down right outside a camp of bad guys there, so find a survey probe will reveal an area on the map exposing locations, collectibles, hazards, resource distribution, and topography. radiation level is a factor that's being measured. Oh no! Well, the climbing is not as good as the climbing in Assassin's Creed. End up with some weird surfaces that you're on there, but I suppose it's probably also more versatile. Oh, there's some copper up here. How high shall we go? In 9, 8.
Very good. I'm going to the Griffin's Reach trade post. Come and find me there. Just remember to be careful crossing the sands. Move from rocky ground to rocky ground. Learn how far you can move on sand before the worm comes. And remember, look both ways before you cross the desert.
Dun dun dun. Look both ways before you cross the desert. At Trade Post, you can find merchants for buying and selling, a contract board with willing employment opportunities, ornithopter pilots willing to transport you elsewhere, and a convenient shelter from storms. Convenient shelters from storms are the best kinds of shelters. Climbing up is all very well. I haven't yet figured out how to reliably climb down. Like I've fallen down while climbing. There we go. Whilst falling. Oh great, now I'm stuck. Back down a wall and quickly hit the space button, which is what you use to trigger the climbing mechanism. Jeepers. Oops. Well, or you just fall. Not that there's no falling damage, but it's not too bad. Gather some more goodies from this place here.
Who's that? get the bastard!
Huh? Where's backup? Identify yourself. Coming!
No!
The water is mine.
Your water's mine. That's a threat. Might have actually wiped this camp out this time. Last time I came in here, I got my butt kicked. Oh shit, they can see me walking up and down over there as well. What's this? This is different. Yeah, cool camp here, but it's empty. It's got an upstairs and a downstairs though, so it's nicely shaded. Contract menu. Select the contract icon found under the Journey tab to view and manage your active contract. I'm going to have to make a obtained intel. I'm going to have to make a theme just for this game. Ooh, some nice stuff there. Sun up here, it's not good. My own shade. Get everything from here. How did I miss those stairs? Did I miss those stairs? No, I didn't. I went right by them. knew they were there and yet failed to check on them. Almost failed to check on that too. Bodies are all gone, but that's alright because they were completely looted first. The one thing about this location is that it is just chocker with resources. So while it may not have been the best first starting base location, it's got some definite advantages. I have a mission here, a delivery mission, deliver 50 granite stone. In addition to the story and starter quests. So that was a cool find. See what it pays, see what it's worth. Process some of this blood that I just picked up. Was that a different kind of... what is that? What is this here? Spice-infused copper dust. It requires... I can't make Howler steel suit boots. Spice-infused copper dust, huh? How does one make spice-infused copper dust? Ooh, a Karpov 38. That's a rifle. Do I want to go rifles? I think I want to go rifles. I'm not really a melee kind of guy. I'd rather hang back and snipe. But rifles are not super effective in the Dune universe because people wear shields. But people don't wear shields in the deep desert because that draws sandworm. Oh, we found... Oh, look, there's another contract. Oh, that's where I have to deliver the granite to? Oh, an Imperial testing station. Oh, geez, I... Wait, how is that my console over there? Eastern Vermalis Gap? Subfief console Juspar? That's my subfief console there. That's weird. Wreck of the Alicon? Yeah, that survey did a lot of stuff. The scrape, broken soul is... Okay, so these house ones have intel. Dewgap Gateway, and I'm like at the first one. That's a base. Okay, so Sims Jackpot. When we zoom in further, we can see all kinds of resources. Fluids, Primrose Fields, Brittle Brush. Okay, well, let's try and get to this contract. But I think I'm going to go over here first, because that's an intel opportunity there. Loaded. Pistol's got lots of ammo. Let's switch out here. I think my inventory. What order do we want things to be in? I want my cutter in 1. I want my gun in 8. I want my knife in 7. No, I don't. Because I want... Yeah. Okay. Yeah. 1, 2 weapons, 3 heals, 4 blood, 5 binoculars, 6 construction, 7 cutter, 8 surveyor. And look at that, all the resources are back. Of course, they're all relatively garbage resources, so... Great for right now, not super for the long term. Not relevant for the long term. Grab the fuel cell. Is that just wind? I hope that's just wind. Where did I put my binoculars? 5. Well, that wasn't cool, dude. Alicia, can you hear me? That looks better. There we go. Now you can hear me, Alicia. Welcome back. Struggling with the microphone settings there. Hey, we are rocking in the first look at oh shoot, first look at Dune Awakening. First look for me, people have been playing the playtesting for a while, and there was a beta weekend 2 or 3 weeks ago, which I specifically intentionally avoided. I wanted to come in fresh here to see it all with clean eyes and do it all the first time for the first time. So that is exactly what I'm doing.
Who's there?
I had no idea what I was getting myself in for, really, other than the descriptions. And it's been excellent so far. That would be one of my guildmates down there. Wait, is he playing with that worm?
There's someone here.
I am on a private server, so just my friends. Friends is perhaps the wrong word for it, because most of these people I don't know. Some of them I knew from playing Icarus with them, but mostly the people on this new server. I just joined the server today, and just joined the Discord server, just joined the social group today, and here we are live in-game. So it's all kind of new, all kind of... good. Didn't even realize he was wearing a shield, but... Oh, and I walked through the fire and set myself on fire? That was good of me. I mean, I did walk through the fire. So, certainly not unreasonable that I am on fire and taking damage. New contact? No, 3 intel. Nice. Alright, so that was the base that I wanted to stop at on the way. Now it's time to get moving to staying out of that light, because the Sardaukar are searching. There was some stuff down in this car. Can't stop myself, can I? I can, that's a long way down, and I'm just not going to make the jump. Can I stop myself? Don't need it. Desert delivery. Exactly, Alicia, exactly. No shortcuts on Arrakis. No. I mean, it's all straight lines, right? You don't... There's not an awful lot to get in your way. You can just go straight to wherever it is you thought you wanted to go to. Being a large and largely empty desert. So anyway, the point was there that I'm on a private server, and the only people who I should be running into in this part of the world are members of my group. The only players, that is. NPCs abound. could rotate this map. It's a very cool map. Love the way they've done it. I think I'll just go up the side of the wall. Navigator ships look wild. And very worm-like. Have I done myself a disservice with stamina? And we got there. Need to find a way to carry water, I think. That is not just the wind. That absolutely was the worm passing by.
Alas, Offworlder, it seems my fame precedes me even here, at the arse end of the Haga Basin. Your Emperor's lackey, Count Fenring, has put an obscene bounty on my head. And while I'm flattered to be his great boogeyman, the added attention is making life complicated. Take a look around. There's a contract on the board that might interest you.
Oh no, connection to server
But
lost.
be careful. Civilized men are not to be trusted.
Few things broken. Hopefully we fix the next 24 hours for awareness. Chat function not working. No storms. No vehicles crashing and burning from the sky. Mission system not working. We have to put everything on public. That's probably fine. Grouping system does not function. Grouping is not possible. PvP damage constantly in a PvE safe area. No good. Guild options not functioning. All were working fine in the beta. And we're getting a big server connection lost here. Open contracts board. I think this is all going to fail. I'm not sure what's happening with the server. Oh, there it is. Indeed, it did fail. I'm seeing enough screen elements going on here. I think that that I can build a screen, like a thing to go around here, an overlay out of. I'm going to exit the game and restart. See if that resolves the problem. Let's just take a look in the Dune official. 5:15. That was 35 minutes ago. Service disruption and not being able to continue past character creation has been resolved. Thanks to your patience. That was 35 minutes ago. Nothing new in the last few minutes. Let's restart the game, see if that gets us back in. if I need backup troubleshooting tech gremlins, that's all outside of my control, unfortunately. There's 2 servers involved in this process. There is the Funcom servers, which is like the Overlord, whatever, and also like all the all the shared areas. And then there's the private server, which is running on Gportal, paid for by somebody else. Not sure how I feel about that. Which is the Haga Basin. Let's see if we can find the image. So this is a world. A world has a deep desert. I'm not sure what these things represent here. The Harko village, the Harkonnen, the Arakeen, which is the Atreides village, and lots of links. But then you've got the private servers as well, which is the Haga Basin. So that piece of it is all private server. That's where we build our bases. That's like, I assume where trainers and stuff like that are. But outside of that, all of this is shared, and that runs on the on the public stuff. The Haga Basin must be where a lot of it happens.
Amongst the wild threads of history and the myriad of
Deep
paths.
desert, shared areas. Yeah.
My path saw the Imperium rise from the ashes left in the wake of the Great Revolt. Thou shalt not make a machine in the likeness of the human mind. With that commandment, new avenues of human potential were explored. Mentats, Suk Doctors, Sword Masters, and the mystical Bene Gesserit Sisterhood. But it was the Navigators and their monopoly on space travel that set the conditions for the Imperium. But I am telling you of the universe you already know. Let me describe the one you do not. In this other universe, my mother, Lady Jessica, consort to Duke Leto Atreides, gave birth to a daughter.
That's a good story there. I like what they've done. Their alternate reality. Let's see if the servers are up there. Oh, I got bounced out way back. Joining my Dune account, my Twitch account to my Dune account, because I'm watching it, as anyone who is listening to me right now is also watching it, and we can be getting, let's get out of the sun, we can be getting drops. Deliver items. Woo! Complete a contract. I got an achievement. Scrap metal. Copper required. Issue a Sarum Earthblock. Attention scrap collectors, miners and prospectors. There's money to be made from delivering copper or to Griffin's Reach trade post. Note, due to previous bad experiences, payment will be made only upon complete delivery, no advances. No partial payment, no promises of delivery tomorrow for payment today. If you find these conditions too restrictive, you can thank your friend Nasser. You still owe me a load of quality copper ore, Nasser. XP 150, Solari 1500. This chain will award a unique tool at the end. Copper required. So let's take all of those. Bounty Xantara's head. 1,000,000 Solari. Xantari the Outlaw has murdered and terrorized the bondsman of Arrakis for too long. Bringing his head and 1,000,000 Solaris are yours. I'll take the copper. I don't have copper on me, right? I have 12, not 40. I can get more copper. You can only have one contract at a time, is that what's happening? Wouldn't let me also take on... Oh, somebody's scanning. Oh, somebody's local. There is a player here somewhere.
Look at the way you stand. No discipline, no confidence. I've killed 1,000 like you on the battlefield.
Wow. Yes, I would definitely benefit from some hard-won experience.
Well, a little respect with some good sense in the proportion. There's something here I can work with. But don't despair. Salvation is at hand. I can show you how to fight. I can teach you how to kill. And it will only cost you a little pain. I am Gavori, veteran trooper, freelance adventurer, and slayer of cheap vintages everywhere. And I'll train you to be just like me, for the right price.
Which just happens to be whatever is in your pocket
whatever's in your
right
pocket
now.
right now.
Yeah. Bye. Bye. I will train you for exactly everything you have.
You look a little lost,
Ornithopter
friend.
pilot.
You got somewhere you need to be. I can fly you there for a price. Music to my
Haga
ears.
Basin, which
Where
is
do you want to go?
where we are. Arakeen or Parko Village are shared locations. I don't know what's there. We'll deal with that later. Never mind right now. So only one person can be spoken to, one trainer there. Zone change in 3, 2, 1. What do we got here? Is this the Mentat?
Please don't disturb me. I'm doing important field research. Yes, I suppose I am. I thought I might be able to avoid envoy duty out here in the Badlands, but somebody always wants something. What do you want? For many millennia, House Argasaz was actually a house minor in the orbit of the great House Quays. At the time, the lords of House Quays were renowned for the dramatic design philosophy, which was centered on gilded and ornate flourishes. I believe the old Terran name for it was Rococo. Most have not. House Quays was closely aligned with House Tantor, the renegade house responsible for the Seleucian Holocaust. Fortunately, before it was a barren and inhospitable hellhole, Seleucia Secundus was a beautiful green world and the crown jewel of the Imperium. On the wrong side of a feud with the Imperial House Corino, House Tantor was declared renegade and lost the seat in the Landsrat. In reply, Tantor unloaded their arsenal of House Atomics on Seleucia, devastating it
Well, that's
utterly.
a spoiler for
Now, the planet is only fit for
the
monsters
Dune
and
TV show.
Sardaukar.
I'm sure it's not a spoiler, actually. I'm sure that information has been well discussed, but I didn't know how it had gone from where it was to where it is. What happened to Keys?
They were
Quays.
purged alongside all other houses with allegiance to Tantor. And with their elimination went the Imperium's taste for golden filigree. Indeed, that is when my ancestor, Gundisalvo Argosaz, came forward with a practical minimalist design style that rejected the drama of old. The young emperor embraced his vision for clean, uncomplicated lines and angular geometric shapes wrought in unvarnished materials. Gaze out across the Arrakis Badlands, or any frontier vista on any world in the Imperium, and you will see our work. As it happens, my diplomatic billet was supposed to be an Arakeen, but one can hardly observe frontier conditions from behind great walls. Don't fool yourself. The city has as many, if not more, jackals than anywhere in the Badlands. But I'm here for a purpose. I'm in the plan. Of course, a sojourn into the waste is preferable, but my father is conservative and would never authorize such an expedition. Nor would he authorize my presence here, for that matter. But if I cannot experience the deep desert firsthand, I must speak with those who have.
Alright, Codex unlocked. We're getting lore. Need to go and find some copper. Shouldn't be too hard. You weren't there earlier. Zone change. Zone change denied. Copper. All you have to do is touch the thing to for a bandage. As soon as you like equip it, it will automatically use. So if you get your stuff wrong and you're looking through the different tools, different pieces of equipment, roll over top of the bandage, it uses one up, even when it doesn't need it. Aha, these are people's houses. Whoa, look, he's got a bike. Cool. No access. She's got a bike. So this is where I should be building my house. Yeah. 54 copper of the required 40. Heads up, ads incoming. Oh look, there's copper right here. Well, it's a pain in the butt, but and copper there. It wasn't there when I went down. The chat is busted. I should probably, well, no, I'm not going to get into guild chat at the moment. While I'm streaming, I will stay out of guild chat. Oh, look, more copper. There's copper everywhere. I swear these things weren't here when I went down. Wait. I'm not in the same place. That looks like a place where there are scavengers. I missed my turn off. Deliver the required copper. Buy a unique Haja Liter John. Haja Liter John. That's how I can carry water with me. From the merchant.
Hey, stop. I know the face of every sand-sucking bandit, scavenger, and merc from here to Harco, and I don't recognize you. So perhaps not a talker, eh? Well, the rules at Griffin's Reach are simple. You pay up front and don't cause trouble, or we'll toss you into the storms. Good? Name's Mir. I do the trading and the talking. My silent partner here does the fighting. And there's a contract board in the corner if you need work.
Schematic for Leader John. I should have enough, easily enough money for that. But I can't make it because I don't have the spice infused copper. Finally, waited weeks for that copper. Delivered. Accept the next contract.
You're going to find, Offworlder, that Arrakis is a planet of unique opportunity. No former prisoner would ever have access to the military technology of the Great Houses. But with the war, chaos reigns. Ships crash and are shot down, sometimes spilling military-grade materials onto the sands.
Cool.
The Fremen know the ways of the desert and how to do a lot with very little. The Imperium, on the other hand, have infinite resources and the production capacity of countless worlds. Plunder them, Offworlder. There is a shipwreck near here. Slip inside and claim your share of the spoils.
So the setup said that the Fremen had all been wiped out. I think I need to go back home here at the moment, and home's not too far from here actually. I don't have to like get off the ground. Scavenger camp. These ones, lots of intel over here. That's the wreckage one. Okay, so back home. Let's turn all of these things done. Turn all of these things done. So we're gonna go over to up to Griffin's old hideaway. Why does that go there? Going to Griffin's old hideaway. Oh, that's the spot where I was earlier. I need to figure out how to make this Leader John. My Leader John is empty as well. Shipwrecks are massive structures, often visible from afar due to their sheer size. A green map marker indicates the components needed to create weapons and armors can be found in these locations. In the sun. Don't want to be in the sun. Out of the sun. Out of the sun. Please. Thank you. Griffin's old hideaway is supposed to have a micro sandwich fabric and an EMF generator, but I can't see where or how. I got nothing on Griffin's hideaway. But let's take out the scavenger camp. Is my next goal then, so we'll clear out the rocks around my home. Desert Sun is absolutely brutal, and I'm like running to stand in the shadow, the moving shadow, as the sun sweeps across the horizon, because it is it does not mess around. What was that noise? What just happened? And my water is getting fairly low. Just consumed 80 milliliters, 80 of them. Out of my still suit. I mean, I haven't dropped below a third hydration yet, which I suppose is good. Means that I've been maintaining the stamina buff. Oops. I'm going to the wrong scavenger camp. Well, if I'm going to the wrong scavenger camp, I might as well go to the wrong scavenger camp. That didn't go well. Yeah. Sort of fairly standard practice for Juspar. Shiny! Very easily distracted. Hey Crow, how you doing, sir? Welcome to Arrakis. Did that go gold? Have I marked it off yet? Oh, I was gonna say they don't go gold, but yes, that one's gone gold. What haven't I done here? Do I have to like loot everything? Got the two things. I am very good. I'm very good now. This is out. I'm waiting for this. Very excited to play. Dune Awaken. Very cool. Very, very cool. It's a good day. Work is challenging in good ways. We had the stager come by today and tell us how disgusting our house was and the things we had to change before they could take photos of it. Disgusting is the wrong word. That's not what I meant. People are so boring. Where's all your art? Oh, I gotta get back to base soon. I'm running out of water. Cobes! Cobes! 49 months. You're just about at my golden. You're a rock star. And welcome back. It's been a while. How was your trip? Did your wife love the train? Oh, that other one did go golden. You wanted to experience Clair Obscur yourself, so you avoided all of those streams. Quite fair enough, and it really is excellent, and I'm not anywhere near done with it, but this was big priority for me, so I jumped in here as soon as it became available. I got the pre-order. I got the pre-order back in April, so I've got the 5-day head start. So here we are. It officially drops on the 10th, but we get 5 days of head start access. So yeah. Is it fun? Yes, it is. Yeah. I'm having a blast with it. Iron and steel. Don't know how to make copper powder. Copper infused, spice infused copper powder? Something like that. Don't know how to make that though. Which is a shame because I want to be able to make boots. Okay, so the other thing that I learned was... liter John. A unique water container. That needs spice infused copper as well. Now, does that mean I learned to make spice infused copper? Because that would be really useful. Or a water cistern. That would be useful as well. If I can't make spice infused copper, then I can't make the things. That are made out of spice infused copper. Probably need spice. I wonder if it's made in the ore refinery. It's not. Have you been playing Clair Obscur Cobes? Not picked it up yet. Understood. It's not short. It's a fair commitment. Okay, so to get this spice infused copper, it's going to take some doing. You can't make it. Apparently, based on that information there. Maybe check if any crafting benches let you combine raw copper with spice. Well, I haven't actually got any spice at this point anyway, so... so I don't have any to infuse. Whoa, that's worm tracks. Right there. Right there. Alright, water is full. Inventory is mostly empty. Water's full. Inventory's cleaned up. Okay, let's go to this place here. Let's We're going to go right through here. We're going to follow the south side of the trade outposts outcrop. We'll probably go all the way up and around. And if I'm going to do that, I might as well go up and around this way. No, we'll go through here. I'll get to know this map, I would think. Although I'm sure my home won't stay there. Sometimes you gotta roam the ground. You absolutely do. You are dead right there, Leash. I don't want the worm. The worm is bad. If I see your bones by that rock. If I see your bones by any rock, we've got problems. Lost on duty, but still... Lost on Arrakis, but still on duty in spirit. Well, thank you. I'm glad your spirit was uploaded to the cloud for us. Can I toggle... run... change... change the run from a toggle to a hold. I'm much more comfortable with a hold for a run. So while you've been avoiding the Claire Obscure streams, Copes, did you take your big train trip? And how was it? I've ridden the Empire Builder a few times, and it's just pretty cool. I've never had a sleeper, though. It was an experience, yeah. Oh look, there's a refuge right here. Let's see if I can find this refuge. Oh, yep, there it is. Lots of resources around. The communal dining in the dining car is interesting. It is. It's weird stuff. It's so, like, regimented. You ended up sitting with what you have dubbed Train Expert number 1 and Train Expert number 2. Not at the same time, thankfully. Oh, goodness. Okay. It's like a Sheldon moment, was it? I get everything out of here. Well, like, this is my 400th trip on this route. Yeah. Oh, I see. That's a water reservoir. Looks like something bad happened up here. And I know everything about the route and the train. And I am now going to proceed to tell you about them. That used to be a nice carpet. Yeah. And something bad happened on it.
Sector weather alert. A large sandstorm is approaching.
That is the first time I've seen a sandstorm in the whole time that I've been here. I had heard that they were broken somehow. So let's see. 1 minute away. Sheltered? I am enclosed. Okay, so I'm sheltered from the storm here. This'll do. I don't see how far away. Oh, I'm sheltered, so the weather report has gone. Is that what's happened? I come out of here. What do you get now?
Sector weather alert. A large sandstorm is approaching.
Sandstorm confirmed in sector. Oh, yep, that is a sandstorm. I am protected. I'm sitting here and my water is going down though, so that's not great. Between the sandstorm and the surprise seatmates, which one tests your patience the more? Well, the sandstorm lasted all of about 30 seconds. Rationing your last drops of coffee, huh? Coffee, being a diuretic, is definitely not your best choice for hydration.
Watch your step, stranger. Those plants are hard to grow out here, and harder to replace. Now, you don't look like the scrap rats that swarm around the place, and you don't look like one of the crazies from the lab. So what brings you here?
You first, sir.
Derek Chinara, planetologist, botanist, and political exile, I'm afraid. I've been stuck out here for a while. I learned the hard way. Never say the wrong thing to someone from Kaitane. Cyprian Io. I loathe that name. Barely a planetologist at all. To think of the legacy of the Kynes in the hands of this fop makes me sick.
Tell me about Kynes. I know about Kynes.
There are actually two Kynes. The elder, Pardo Kynes, was a legend at the college on Kaitane. His work on the ecological tenets of planetary transformation, magnificent. But the younger Kynes, little is known. It is said that Pardo had a child with a Fremen woman, and the result was a new Kynes. The reason I am here.
You came looking for Pardo Kynes' child? Yes, you should do that. That is a good idea.
Kynes wrote me a letter asking me to come to Arrakis to help with a terraforming project. With such a famous father, how could I refuse? But before I arrived, Liet Kynes was lost in battle. Without the funds or backing to return to Kaitane, I am forced to work with the new planetologist.
So, what are you doing?
I was given a ground car and an ancient sync chart of the old botanical testing stations. My task is to document their operational status.
Terraforming Arrakis sounds like you're asking for extra leg room and economy. Fair, fair, fair.
We're standing atop the second station, and I've been stuck here for weeks cultivating plants because I don't dare to continue. That's how it's working out. You're standing on it, or at least above it. His Majesty's Imperial Testing Number 2. Second on my list, as far as I got before I couldn't continue. The place is infested with bandits, who've in turn been infected with something. They attack all who enter, even those of us on official business.
Tell me about the bandits.
Oh, scavengers. The usual type around here, cutting up wreckage from the war to sell. The ones in the lab have gone odd.
How?
I hadn't gone very far into the lab when some of them charged at me, screaming and brandishing knives. They were covered in gore. I ran. There was a glaze to their eyes and a stiffness to their movements, but they looked normal enough. Maybe some form of mass hysteria. I don't know. I would gladly teach you, but there is something I must do. Perhaps we can help each other out.
You need a mission.
You look like something that stumbled out of a shipwreck. I don't have any way to pay, unless you're interested in a planetary ecology lesson. That's easy. Somewhere in the station is a manifest containing a full log of the supplies that were sealed within. Bring me the manifest. Be careful. The people in that lab are...
odd.
Odd.
Alright, I can do that. We're standing atop it. Well, how do we get down from atop to under? Oh, the sun's being brutal. gone in a big circle? Why, yes. Yes, I have. It's 35 degrees and up. 35 meters and up.
You've come back. You don't know how rare that is on Arrakis. Have you done as I asked? Ah, well, let me know when you have had a chance.
I don't have the manifest, right? No, I don't have the manifest. So how do I get down from here, man? How do I get into the place? Is there like a door or something up here? Or a dungeon entrance? How do I enter the Imperial Station? Somewhere in this testing station, like, how do I get... Where is in this testing station? like a dark opening up ahead. It might be, I hope so. Oh, there's a dead man hanging upside down there. That's not cool. Alright. Is the entrance around the base here somewhere? We're not quite at sand level. It looks great. Just... So no... Oh, what is this? There we go. Here we go. Yep, this looks promising. Imperial's testing station number 2. Had I approached this from a different angle, I would have come in here first without realizing that there was actually a quest associated with it. I have light darts. I only have light dart. I don't have any of the heavy dart. This would be a good base.
Collins has been acting real strange since finding that corpse with the Telexu satchel. I don't trust him. Keep an eye out next time you're out on a salvage run. If he starts acting weird, dart him.
What'd you do, Collins? Kinda creepy. Not a fan of zombies. Certainly got plants down here. The Telex. What am I remembering about the Telex? They were a faction. Race is the wrong word.
Welcome to Desert Botanical Testing Station number 2. I am the station supervisor, Dr. Rommel Greer. The ultimate mission of these stations is to find or engineer botanical species capable of thriving in the extremely
I'm not going to take his blood.
Arrakis. A true challenge, as I'm sure any visitor who has traveled through the barren rocks and sand above will agree. Our first task has been the installation and testing of wind trap units, capable of reclaiming moisture from the atmosphere. I'm pleased to report complete success, both with the installation and functioning of these devices. The thriving vegetation you will find within these halls is a testament to the success of this technology.
See any sandworms playing Plants vs Zombies? I'm clocking out early. That was a good one. That was a good one, Alicia.
I thought I could trust Druce. But I know now that he's part of the plot. I heard the worms out in the desert whispering to him last night, and the bastard whispered back. I did it, and they're all in league against me. All of them. But they won't get me if I get them first. Who you leaving these messages for, eh? It's for the worms, isn't it? Yeah, the worms. Oh, yeah, your belly, it was full of worms. Those big, red, ropey worms. But I let them out, didn't I?
However much I need water, I don't think I need it badly enough to exsanguinate these zombies. Good timing. Apparently we're going down now. Make sure I clean up whatever... No, can be cleaned up here first. That's a bad sound.
Don't sleep. That's when they come for you. Low on guards. Don't sleep. They're watching. Find a knife. Or maybe a hammer. Either would be good, but both is better. Just don't sleep. Don't sleep. Don't sleep!
Automated poison snooper. There was definitely a lean into dirty assassinations and poisoning in the Dune books. This is where I came in. This is where I came in. Okay, at the top of the stairs now. Headed down. Creepy Creeperson can back off. So many light darts, 558 darts now. Particle capacitor.
Beneath the hill where the fox runs lightly, a dappled sun shines brightly. Where the fox runs lightly, you can't hide from me, little bird. Where are you? Beneath the hill in the fennel brake. Spy, my love, who cannot wake. Go away! Go away! There's the little bird. Gotcha!
Right, that's sodding creepy. yellow identification band, which I think I just used to open up that door. And now I have a blue identification band. Flashlight would be useful. That music is no good. Bad juju music. Is that the fast exit up there? It's Bethesda design, right? You have a long and tedious way in, but on the way out, you just get to jump down from somewhere. Into the entrance pathway that you had to work so hard to get to. And you're like right back at the start. Imperial Testing Station records. Got 'em. There's a dude right outside that door. There's at least one dude right outside that door. That looks like a door as well, but it's not one that I can open. Here. There's no point leaving it. That was the boss. Boss dead. Is that locked? Say locked? It does say locked. Maybe it wasn't the boss. And let's stay away from the poisony poisons.
Once the beast has made his selection, return the remaining items to Bijaz at once. Exercise all due caution in the handling of these items, as the bioagents contained within are unstable and may prove extremely hazardous.
Yeah. So then he comes in here saying, "Hey, boss, what's that weird smell?" That weird smell? Yeah, just like that he does, just like that, yeah? Yeah, and then he says, "What's wrong with the plants in here? They look sick. Maybe we should trim them back." That's what he said. He said that. Those exact words, that's what he said. He said, "Trim them back."
Spice-infused copper dust. Nice. Should be able to make one or both of those things there. The leader, well, I don't know which is more important, actually. The leader going or the... So there we go. That's how you find spice-infused copper dust, is you go to the very bottom of a dungeon. And I've got the purple one now, so yeah, I can get through here. This is the entryway that I came in that was locked. So yeah, exactly. When we're sort of back to the beginning, we shortcutted a bunch of the... zones. That's blue. I didn't pick that up to the bottom. This is one that you could miss. Oh, and there's some goodies here. Yeah, you wouldn't want to miss that. Yeah, that would suck. I didn't notice that on the way in.
Collins has been acting real strange since finding that corpse with the Telexu satchel. I don't trust him. Keep an eye out next time you're out on a salvage run. If he starts acting weird, dart him.
Alright, so now we are back out of testing station number 2. Gotta find my way back up to the top. Lots of great stuff. Loot. Loot. Mad loot. Thankfully, there was lots of available water dispensers down there, so I didn't need to grab any of the blood. I did not feel comfortable about that blood. Which is a very weird thing to say. Nothing beats a good haul after doing all that desert drama. Yeah, dungeon crawling. Desert drama, dungeon crawling, dungeon something. And there we are. Back up to Planetologist. Neat little side quest done. Might learn some planetology now. I don't know what that even means. I mean, other than that, you know, you're supposed to, like, terraform the Arrakis back to a verdant.
You don't know how rare that is on
my leader,
Arrakis.
John.
Have you done as I asked? You have? That's incredible. I thought those crazies down there would keep me stuck here forever. Oh, wonderful. Say what you will about the old empire, but they knew how to keep a record.
I believe you ought to teach me some planetology, planetary ecology.
Yes, of course. I haven't forgotten. Pay attention. Life, all life, is in the service of life. There. Though I must confess, I wasn't expecting such an apt pupil. It was more like you were remembering than learning. Odd.
Alright. 11 skill points. Contract completed. Scrap metal. Let's track that one again. Skills. Did I... there we go. New skill. Look. Suspensor pad. Planetologist. Oh, I see. We got Trooper. Mentat, which is my starting class. Scientist. Nope, Planetologist, which has 3 trees within it. Scientist, Explorer, Mechanic. Bene Gesserit, Weirding Way, the voice and body control. And Swordmaster. The blade, the will, the way. Okay, so I learned a new skill. I have skill points to spend. 3. I'm going to start with that. Suspensor pad. Drop a suspensor device that launches yourself and targets into the air. Useful for navigation and traversal abilities must be equipped and activated from the ability bar. X. Can I? Apparently I can only have 2 equipped at the moment. Oh, look at that. Alright, these are people who are online. They are not. Not that I have, like, messages or anything. Landsraad board represents the political will of Grey Houses during the current week-long Landsgrab term. Landsraad term. A week-long Landsraad term? That's a rush. Each house on the board will have specific requirements that can be met to secure their vote in the Landsraad voting session that precedes each term. A faction that gains control of the Landsraad board can select a decree that will take effect in the upcoming week, So it's like laws, but they only apply for the next week. Affecting conditions server-wide for the duration of the term. A faction gains control of the Landsraad board by securing a Lysilrad, which is achieved by completing a row of house requirements horizontally, vertically, or diagonally, or by having the most house requirements met at the start of a voting session. Certain Landsraad vote requirements may be revealed by speaking with the Great House representatives. Certain representatives will be found in populous areas like towns and trade posts, while others are located in more remote locations throughout the world. Start by boosting resource scanning, spotting water veins. There's a survival gold out here. If water veins are a thing, then absolutely dead right there. Landsraad vote requirements can be met by providing whatever a House representative asks for, or by maintaining control over designated territories in the deep desert. Guild leaders will gain voting power based on their members' contribution that may be used in the Landsraad voting session. Contributors can also collect rewards from House representative. Vote requirements can be completed and their rewards collected even if a Sysrad has been reached. Oh look, somebody's already... These are already like... That's wild. Who was I speaking to? That girl there. That was one I was speaking to. Limited access, personal and guild faction alignment required. Wild. Oh, look, you can pick a radio station. Ha! Lots of research. Oh, gosh, I've been standing here losing fluids. Yeah, stay hydrated out there is an excellent idea. I had some fluids in my still suit, so we'll tuck into those. It seemed to have developed some sort of anti-fall something. That new skill. Yeah, yeah. That was dope. That was not dope. Watch out for that Sarkar. They are looking for me. Breakers Station. Let's see what we got here.
Reveal yourself. I got. I see someone.
That should be it. Well, it's not full yet.
The Kirab have their market going again. Looks like they've chosen Mirzabah this year. There are scores of them camped out all around the Hammer. Of course, that's only a problem if you need to go by there. For the rest of us, it means more time to work without some dirty bandits stealing everything you find. There's no way down here, right? No, there's not. But there should be another floor below me. Maybe it's built into the side of the mountain. Maybe there isn't another floor back there, but I did feel like there was a hidden floor somewhere in that area. There was a body here. Despawned before I got to get back to it. That's a bother. Missed resources. Body here as well. Oh well. Did I pick up any useful gear? I did, yes. Oh, look, I've got the passive suspensor belt on. That is what has been saving me from falling. Yes. All kinds of vehicle parts, sandbike treaders, particle capacitors.
Emperor's Wings Mark 1. I don't have any of the stuff for it, but I should be able to learn it. I think. You must be water sealed at your house to be able to research it. Okay, so I will be able to research it, just not yet. Yeah, got a bunch of good stuff here. A bunch of good stuff. Oh, and I'm just standing there in the sun getting debuffed. Good job, Juspar. Well done, you dummy. Let's go back over here to the... water sealed, the sealed place for some resources, and then onto the 19% done with the Haga Basin. Got 3 out of 8 collectibles. That is weird that I have... Oh, my goodness. Oh, my goodness. Okay, there's all kinds of zones here. I'm still in the... Got it. Yeah. Now, I was going to try and see if I had weight limits. I'm at 72 of 175 volume, but 34 out of 35 slots. So, so while I am going to go on to the main questline item, which is next up, I'm a little bit worried about space. I have the weight capacity, but I'm a little bit worried about the space in my inventory, so I may have to dump some stuff. Yeah, we'll go out this door, because I want to loop from there to there to there. That's a big bit of sand to cross. But that is a fairly exposed to the sun. A little bit of the world here. Whoa, that sun.
Kill them all.
Can't take any more blood. Oh.
Who goes there?
Who's there?
Where is it?
Ooh, that went badly. It's weird that the copper ore is bright blue. It looks more like cobalt. Alright, so this is the ship. I'm right on top of it. Let's see if we can find a way in. Through this bloody great hole here. Nope. Meanwhile, we're getting ourselves stuck and sunburned. About up here somewhere. This has got the look of a scavenger camp. Guy. There's another one. There's another one. These storages look like they're made to be ridden. Can't wait to get some vehicles like those things. Those vehicles look cool. Even if they are all like trashed and burned out. You see, we have bad guys all through the inside as well.
Identify yourself! I see someone. Huh? You're here. There's someone here. I require backup.
Where did you come from, you little witch? I'd rather go stealth, but that's not really a real option here. I am sneaking up to some degree, but you can't go like stealth. Somebody was just shooting at me, and I don't even know where it came from. The end of it. That might be everyone. The music suggests that that's everyone. So sneaking up, if I can, and there you go. And stabbing them, if I can. But they seem to catch on to that pretty quickly, and then you've got to go into combat mode and not sneaky mode. Okay, what have I missed? Need an ID badge. Okay. Check under the busted consoles. Could be. Could be. Busted consoles, huh? Got the Holtzman amplifier from the busted console area. That worked out good.
Mayday. This is Ensign Meredith commanding Alcyon. Lieutenant Lakers is down. The convoy is under sustained attack. They knew where we'd be. We've lost contact with the group leader, Kytheria.
My God! Look at them all! It's Horizon to Horizon jet fighters out there!
Belay that chatter! We have sustained several direct hits, and we're losing Trim badly. We're going to try to set her down. Our emergency transponder is active. Godspeed, everyone.
Vertical. Can I go up? Does that go down? Okay. Goes not somewhere new. Cut that. Not getting what we wanted here. Lots of ammunition though. But it makes me wonder if I could cut the one on the main floor. There we go, there's an ID badge. There we go. Mechanical parts, plasteel microfiber. Just gotta deliver the harvest materials to upgrade your weapons and armor, and deliver the Holtzman amplifier. We are done here now. Do wonder, having cut that door, whether I can also cut this door. I can. just get some straight up scavenger gloves? Customize, compare. Lift control. Scavenger still suit gloves. Designed by Freeman, still suit gloves utilize copper fittings to help withstand many expeditions. Armor value 8. Heat protection 0.3. Armor value 18. Blade mitigation 6%. Dash stamina cost 3%. They are better combat gloves, not so great desert gloves. Okay. Oh, look at that. Oh. I got a rifle now. Well, that's alright. I think I'll stay with the pistol for now. Maybe. We'll put that in a slot for now. Das ist gut.
Identify yourself.
Are these the same enemies respawned? They are. Here. Yeah, we should get back. Just because of the water situation. Should get back to base. Should refresh water and turn in the quests and all that snazzy snaz. Curious if I'm thinking of... Oop.
Identify yourself.
Of upgrading armor, always thinking of upgrading. So, they respawned. I think upgraded first, or putting those new gloves to work on the next run. So the thing with the new gloves is that they were better at some things and worse at other things. I will store them for the moment, and I do not intend to use them in the near future, but I will keep them just in case there is a time when I decide that improved armor is more important than improved defense against bad guys is more important than improved defense against the desert. Right at the moment, the gloves I have are better desert gloves. And that is more important. Really need to build some water storage facilities. Did these guys all respawn? I don't want these guys to have all respawned. But the last guy had. Yep, they have. And that's sealed back up again. Yeah, it's one of those things where there's no right answer. It's one of the answer is it depends. Somebody's little base. No power. Not sure what this thing is here. Oh, dearie, dearie me. Whew. Oh, sunstroke and thirst and oh dear, I am in trouble. Exhaustion, climbing a wall, and I'm tired, and I'm in the sun, and I'm getting baked alive, and bad things, bad things. Mr. Planetologist, do you have some dewy flowers in here that I can suck up? Not good. Well, we survived that moment of danger.
Sector weather alert. A large sandstorm is approaching.
One minute away. I better hustle then. Whoo-wee! Look at Edge's house. Holy! Look at him go! Look at him go! No access. No access. You have no access. You can't drink my water. Got enough supplies to ride out this next sandblast? Supplies are not really the concern. What is definitely concerning is shelter.
Sector weather alert. A large sandstorm is approaching.
No! No! Let me in! Let me in! No! They shut the doors on me. I apparently count as enclosed though, so I'll take that. I'm not gonna die here, but they did shut the doors on me. And that sucks. Let's take a look at the map. Well, oh, look at that. You can see the sandstorm rolling across. Wow. Alright. Sandstorm clear. We open these doors, boys. Let a fella in.
You keep coming back like this, I'll have to stop calling you stranger. Stranger? Unless someone shows up with a load of salvage, I've got time to talk. Settlement? Ha! People don't live out here. They cling. Bandits, scavengers, and a couple of fools stupid enough to run trade posts. Huh. Sure, Smiley Tig still runs his place northeast of here, across the gap. You'll figure it out if you meet him. The griffin is the Harkonnen house symbol, and while we have no official affiliation, I like to think they are aware of Griffin's reach.
What about them? The Duke is a weak fool, and his house will fall. The Baron is 5 moves ahead of the Atreides at every turn.
You keep coming back like this, I'll have to stop calling you stranger. Stranger?
Pressures of thirst. Buy a cup of water. You unlocked an achievement. One cup of water. Can I drink it? Did I already drink it? I was in that bad shape. But I can drink it. Deliver items. You got the amplifier. Great work. Grey houses don't like to admit it, but they deal with scrap merchants all over Dune. Pick and clean wrecks and corpses to equip the next lot sent out to die. Ah well, at least my business is booming, so there's still more you can do. Have buyers who'll pay good money for Fremen-made goods. The Fremen may be gone, but you can still find plenty of their equipment in caves scattered around the Haga Basin south. Explore a few caves, collect some of their gear, I'll cut you in on the profits. Sure. I should be able to deliver that. Done. Testing the limits. Yep, I also have done that. That's the testing station 2. Sandbike engine. I don't have the sandbike engine. Maybe I can learn that now. You have unspent skill points. 5 unspent skill points. Journey to the wreck of the Alcyon. Wait, I've done that. But I don't get these unlocks here. And I don't get to unlock other things because they're locked behind having to spend a certain number of points. Got my inventory now. Lots of space. Let's go get some copper. Go get some copper on the way back to the house. All the mission things that I completed are popping up there all over the place. Is that? No, wasn't a new type of ore. Almost there with the copper. Do it. Research unlocked. 3 new schematics available. Fabricate a full set of scavenger rags. Doesn't exactly sound appealing. It's interesting you suggest that, actually, Alicia. There have not been any survival based skills that I can spend my skill points on. It's all been combat. Although the planetologist might have more options for me. And I haven't been looking at that. I've been only looking at the Mentat one, which is my primary class. Oh yeah. Oh yeah. There's it live. Home, sweet home. Sweet, sweet water. Sweet, sweet water. Alright, let's learn these things here. Learn the Emperor's Wings Mark 1 schematic. And learn the Caliph's Drinker. Put the gloves in my spare clothing chest. Now pull. Need more chests. Can I stack them? No, I can't stack them. It's almost as full as it can get. I suppose it can take up to 500 of them. Right now, it's got enough for 19 days and 6 hours in it. I suppose when it gets to 500, it will be at 20 days. 20 days appears to be the maximum amount of time you can set your shield generator to, effectively, to be able to protect your house from storms. So 20 days, which means that you could not log in for a couple of weeks if your fuel generator was full. Worm attraction intensity extreme. Oh, that's not good. Armor value 8, heat protection 0.3 for the scavenger still suit books, the hollower still suit boots, armor protection 31, heat protection 0.3. Those are a win. At leaves me with 7 spice-infused copper dust. Oh, that thing is garbage. I hadn't realized how bad it was. It looks way cooler in the... in the little icon than it does when you look at it close up. It's trash. All right. Use extract water. The leader John is not full, but it's all the water that's there. Great. Between the Fremen, between the still suit and the leader John, I now am in a much better place, water-wise. The fuck? Cunning plan, Alicia. Okay, can I learn any new... Yes, schematics. Let's see what we got here. Cool. Scavenger rags, that's right, it wanted me to make a full set of those. Did I make the improved knife? I didn't. prop from the famous play My Father's Shadow. This unique suspense about is used by jonglers for short but effective bursts of floating during performances. Jump twice to activate and float upwards. Suspenser fields are notorious for preserving momentum, and they deplete power as long as they're kept activated. Worm attraction. Extreme. Not a good way to get across. Not a good way to get across a piece of sand that you're worried that a worm might come, because then the worm will come. Alright. I just take all.
I've crossed the Vermilius Gap, off-worlder, and I still haven't shaken my unwanted followers. I'm afraid I must delay our reunion until... well, I fear drastic measures might be required. But fear not, off-worlder. You've come this far alone. I'm impressed. You're a long way from that mewling mauler I dragged from the wreckage of the Proteus. Listen, you'll need a vehicle to cross the sands to the Paranorth and reach the gap, but vehicles require components that aren't created here on Arrakis. Arrakis has a long history, off-worlder, more than you might imagine. Some things, like the Imperial testing stations, contain echoes of the past, but more importantly, they contain stockpiles of components you'll need. Just be careful. Those old ruins are a beacon for all kinds of scum.
All kinds of scum and villainy? Oh, it's the same rifle. I made the same rifle. But one that's not damaged, so that's okay. Travel to Imperial Testing Station to gather 6 capacitors and 13 servokes. How about that? And that. Does that count? Oh look, I've already done it. New schematics available. Sandbike. Oops. Oops. Sandbike is a thing, but also it is a whole set of components. Welding wire. Should be okay to make welding wire, actually. Let's see, we got components. There we go. Sandbike engine. So I need 2 of those. I will need a welding torch. And some welding wire. I don't know how many. Let's say 3. Oh, I'm going to be short of what it requires to make a sand bike inventory unit. But that's just some copper. I can do that. Where have I seen copper around here? Sand bike trade 3? Need to make an extra one of those. Whoa, that was wild. It's not a glint in the dunes that isn't spice or trouble, bet on copper. Indeed. It's that blue shiny stuff, right? Oh, it's shearing all of the inventory, so I don't need to take the copper out of the out of the smelter. I can just leave it there, and the fabricator can pick it up directly. That sandbag trade is in trouble. It is in a bad place. I'd like to be able to dismantle those things and recover them. Okay, let's see how this system works here. Let's replace the pistol with the rifle, and then welding torch goes in 8. Nice. Oh, I should log out and log back in before my Twitch drops, guys. I hope you've been hanging out and you've got yourself observer walls, floors, and foundations. Twitch drops are up and going and very cool. But I should do something about it before I go too far. You know what? I should know. I should. Oh, you can't move the roof. You can only move a buildable. There's a cool set of walls here. And inclines and specials and... What's my... count as water sealed here? Okay. That's fine. Out of fuel. Oh no. I've put all of my fuel into the Abandoned vehicle and unsheltered vehicle take damage from sandstorms. Quick deposit. Okay. But I added fuel to it there. What fuel do you require? Alright. What kind of fuel do I need to give you then? Got 3 fuel cells. Does it require power pack? Got no items for refueling. I wish you would tell me what the items that it required for refueling were. I have both power packs and fuel cells. They can be refined and add a chemical refining into vehicle fuel cells to power vehicles. Vehicle fuel cells are a separate thing. Okay, so we need to build a refinery, not a small ore. Or of course, if I followed the on-screen prompts, I would know that the next thing that was my job would be to build a small chemical factory and then small chemical factory requires 45 copper. I only have 24, but that's the thing that I need. I need to put it there. But I don't have enough copper to be able to do it. I do just want to get enough copper here to fuel up that bike. Oh no. Server down, server down. Well, that's bad timing for me. That's unfortunate, because I wanted to get that vehicle put away. But if the server has crashed, we still server down. If the game crashes here, then I'm going to call it. And we'll move on. I am hoping that it... No. That's it. If you're eaten by a sandworm, you will lose all of your items. Respect the sandworm. You get a respawn, but you will lose all of your items. Okay, that's it. I am bailing out. That was so much fun, and I still want to keep going. But it is time for me to call the evening. Thank you very much for being here, everybody. I hope you got your drops. I will see you for more of this periodically. I don't know exactly when the next one will be. Might be Sunday. We'll see about that. And then, of course, Monday, Tuesday, as per standards. I am out of here. Please don't forget to hug your loved ones and stay curious. Good night.